Hello, friends. Welcome to Level Up with Debbie Neal. I am your host. There is nowhere I would rather be than right here, right now with you. This podcast is all about leveling up in all aspects of our lives. Thank you for being here. I am so grateful. I'm excited to be on this journey with you. Together, we are leveling up. You ready? Hello, my Level Up family. So last week we spoke about why you deserve to win. And this is huge because you must truly realize that you deserve to win in order to win. And this is where our belief and our worth in ourselves, it really shows up. So we went over 4 reasons to remind yourself of why you deserve to win. 1, because you believe in yourself. 2, because you are a difference maker. 3, because you rise in the face of adversity and challenges. And 4, because you know the power of consistency. So that's last week's episode. If you haven't listened to it, go back and listen to it. Okay. So today's episode is all about prioritizing your schedule for success. And another thing I want to add and share. So starting today, we're officially back to the one full episode. It's going to be dropping on Monday. So you're going to hear the whole episode today. Okay. And affirmations are going to go back to Wednesdays. So what we were doing we're doing a little bit of a trial, doing a topic, and it was going Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Today, you're getting all of me. So be prepared, lock yourself in, and be ready to go. Because I love the one episode. I love doing what we did, but I just love keeping that energy going and delivering that full message. And many of you loved the breakdown. You loved getting a little piece of me every day, and stay tuned because something's coming. Okay. But many of you also voiced that you got right into it and you didn't really want it to stop. So here we go. So we're going to get right into today's topic, and is prioritizing your schedule for success. Here's the thing. We all have time. You have plenty of time. I have plenty of time. It's what we choose to do with our time. Being successful is intentional. Being a leader and an entrepreneur takes intention. When we prioritize our success, we create our success. And so we're going to go over today why to prioritize and how to prioritize your schedule for success. So let's first start with why. Here's why: because it is your time to level up. You're filled with potential. You're ready to soar. You have every single thing it takes inside of you. You're a professional. You set big goals, and it is time to show the world what you're made of. Here's another thing. Procrastination, it's deadly. Not only is it unprofessional and wrong, but it's deadly. Your success is worth it. Prioritizing your success builds your skills, your belief, your discipline, your professionalism, your credibility, your influence. It expands your vision. It grows your leadership. You become more. And the list can go on and on. So here's my hypothetical question to you. Are you ready to prioritize your success? Are you ready to take your success and your life to the next level? And before we dive in, I want to just get into your heart for a moment. Okay. I have some a serious come to Jesus few questions for you. And I want you to allow these questions to really sink in. And I want you to feel the answer. So this episode is all about prioritizing your success. But here's my questions. Are you in love with what you're doing? Is what you are building or creating lighting your soul on fire? Do you have a vision for your life? And I want you to really think about these questions, and here's why. Because until those answers are yes, like a resounding yes, you will always find a way not to prioritize your success. An inspired leader on a mission, okay, isn't looking for tips to schedule in their success, although they're always useful. But here's the reality. Come hell or high water, it's getting done. They have a calling. Their soul is on fire. They have a vision that's absolute. Their belief runs deep. Their dreams keep them awake. They have to remember to eat. I don't know that because I feel like I always remember to eat, right? Okay. But you know what I'm saying? Your goal to level up is to do some deep work and to light yourself up, because here it is. It's go time. And until you're obsessed, you're never going to prioritize your success. You will excuse your success, meaning excuse after excuse after excuse. And some of them are real and some of them are valid. Most of them are even are wise, right? But you will excuse your success until you become obsessed. There will always be a reason, a holdback, an excuse, a holiday, life, distractions. Leaders with vision, here's the thing, they make their success a priority. So are you ready to level up and prioritize your success, because the countdown is on? So here are my tips. They're so simple. They're so simple that when you write them down, you're like, oh, now I know why she's saying that once my soul is on fire, these things are just going to come. Okay. But we're going to write them down anyway, because these are my tips to prioritize your success. Number one, make lists. And I'm not talking about to-do lists that you write, or the ones, you make and you look at. I'm talking about no matter what lists, like daily lists, the list that you're going to do that day, or you aren't going to sleep. The list that you're going to do before you do any fun things that you might have planned for the day. The list that the urgent doesn't keep you from, right? Because too often we put aside the important for the urgent, right? Oh my gosh, there's so many dishes in the sink. Oh my gosh, I have to do this laundry. Oh my gosh, I have to clean this. Oh my gosh, I have to take this phone call. And you guys, I'm not only speaking to you, I'm speaking into myself right now, because especially I'm a mom, I have 4 kids, I have a busy life, I have a business, right? I have a podcast, I have a busy life. You have a busy life, but too often we put aside the important for the urgent. Okay. Weekly lists. Start your day with a list. Schedule each thing on your list. Schedule in your success. Treat your schedule like you are the most driven, disciplined, focused leader on the planet. Hold yourself accountable to the list. And more than you think is going to get done when you hold yourself accountable. And this is where the stretch comes in. You have the ability to supersize your results by doing more. Be obsessed to add to your list and cross it off. I'm that type of person that if I make a list and I'm crossing off and then I think of something else, but I just did it, I'm going to put it on the list and then cross it off, because I love to feel like I'm just accomplishing so much. It's an amazing feeling. When we are focused, we get things done. When we are focused, we are prioritizing our success. So that means if you're committed and you have a list and your friend calls and says, do you want to go out for sushi? Okay. The answer is either going to be no, I can't. Not that I can't, I'm choosing, let's change our words because I don't like the word can't. I'm choosing not to, because I have a list that I'm pretty obsessed about and excited about, and I am prioritizing my success. Or, you know what? I had this list. I gave myself 4 hours. I'm going to do it in the next 45 minutes because I'm going to sushi with you, right? But either way, you're prioritizing your success. If you have plans and they're important to you, get the list done. In fact, perfect example. So I write notes for my podcast, right? I don't write it out, but I write bullet points of things that I want to share with you guys. So yesterday I sat down and I'm like, I'm preparing a podcast. Okay. And again, I don't want to use the word guilty, but this kind of stuff happens to you. I'm like, I'm writing a podcast. I sat down and phone calls came in and I had a coaching call and I had a conversation with my mom. And all of a sudden, what should take me about 45 minutes, all of a sudden 4 hours went by. And then today, which is a Thursday in my world, I don't know what day you're listening to this, was recording day. And I realized, I still have one more episode to prepare for, which I'm normally done by today. And I have a couple of affirmations. You guys, 30 minutes it got done. Why? Because there was no time for the urgent to interrupt my important. I prioritize these podcasts. I am always prepared when it comes time to record. So sometimes it's amazing what could happen when the deadlines get a little bit tighter, right? Don't let the urgent distract you. Put your list aside. And then all of a sudden, you're getting ready to go out, right? Don't put the list aside, because that's a choice. You either own your time or it owns you. We choose every day to prioritize or to make excuses. We can't do both. Make a list. Commit to your list. Take action on your list. Be disciplined with your list. As you do, you build your worth and expand your potential and your mindset. So number 2, when it comes to prioritizing your success. See, now we don't have to go to tomorrow. We're right here. Today we're going to run through it. Okay. So number 2, set daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals. Keep yourself accountable. Track your progress daily, weekly, and monthly. Here's the thing, my friends, numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. So when we say, oh no, we were really working and we were talking and we were doing this and we were doing that, you see that little box wherever you look at to see your numbers, your results? You can't put your bullshit in that box. Numbers don't lie. So we aren't looking for effort. We put in effort, right? It takes effort to create numbers. However, what we track grows. So when you think you're working and you look and you're like, the numbers don't match my effort. Let's level up the effort, right? So really track your numbers. And it also keeps you very intentional. It keeps you prioritizing your success because sometimes people are wandering through life. They're wandering through their success and if it's meant to be. Now, okay, I'm all about the law of attraction. I'm all about giving out good energy. I'm all about that. But prioritizing your success and tracking your numbers and tracking your success. So what do I mean by that? Today, we're talking about prioritizing our success. If you have a daily goal of adding 3 new things a day to your calendar, okay, so this is what I'm talking about with effort. If you have a daily goal of adding 3 new things a day to your calendar, you know what? It might take 30 minutes for some people to add 3 new things. It might take 45 minutes for others. It might take 60 minutes for others. You get my point. And that's what I mean by numbers don't lie. And we don't measure effort. We put in as much effort as it takes to create the results, right? We're looking for results. And some of you might require more effort, more hours. And this is how you prioritize your success. You're committed. You're leveling up. You're committed to the results. You're willing to put in the work, set the goals, and own them. So get excited knowing that you're going to achieve them. You are the variable factor. You are the one who ultimately decides your future and your success. A leader without a goal is success without a direction, right? Goals keep us forward focused. That success that isn't a priority, right? Our success becomes a priority when we plan for it. Goals are our plans. We take action based on our goals. And guess what? How urgent our goals are, how big our goals are, determines the level of action. Is it urgent action? Is it like la-di-da, tiptoeing through the tulips action because our goals don't scare us and they're so small and we don't want to be uncomfortable? Because here's the thing, average wish for success. Average go through the motions. I'm checking off boxes and we're hoping for the best outcome. Average work their current business and use that as a plan to succeed. That isn't prioritizing. That's delegating your future. We have control. You are in the driver's seat. You are holding the pen. You are the author of your life. The rest of your life has the potential to be the best of your life when we prioritize our success and set goals daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly. Keep them in front of you and commit to them. Slam the back door shut. There is nothing more powerful than a decided heart and a made up mind. Decide your goals are going to happen. You're making them happen because you are prioritizing your success. Number 3, set aside time. Treat your success as a business owner. Schedule your day like a professional and break up your day. Okay. You can break up your day into 3 days. You could break up your days into 7 days. So an example, if you're breaking it up 3 days, 6 a.m. to noon could be 1 day, right? I read this in Ed Milet's book, One More. Okay. Noon to 6, that could be the second day. 6 to 10, that could be the third day. You're going to be amazed how much more you get done when 6 to noon is 1 day. Right? Because I believe to the core of my being, we can all get done things in so much less time. When I first started my business, and my business runs on a monthly cycle, most businesses run on a monthly cycle. So an average month have 30 days. You guys, I started my business and I wanted to excel. I was obsessed to stand out, grow, expand, and really kill it. Okay. And so what I did was I took a calendar, an old school calendar, a flip calendar. and I cut off every day after the 15th. So in my mind, I only had 15 days in the month. That's really similar to the noon to 6 to noon, noon to 6, 6 to 10. And guess what? I met just about all of my goals by the 15th because we waste so much time not prioritizing. And when we have too much time, we waste it. Okay. So get super intentional with your time. Learn how to say no. Stay focused. Think like a top entrepreneur. Act like a top entrepreneur. They own time. They live on Einstein's time. They do more. We wake up every day with a choice. We own our day, or our day owns us. We prioritize our success when we schedule it in and we hold ourselves accountable. If you're on a mission to level up, this won't be an issue. Your success will drive you, inspire you. It will push you. It will guide you. Knowing you are working toward your passion and purpose feels amazing, and it is worth prioritizing. Number 4, have a decided heart, like a no excuse mentality. You just know to the core of your being it's getting done. You can't stop a decided heart. A decided heart isn't a, well, let me see how it goes. A decided heart is, I'm owning this. It's getting done. I'm attracting everything I need. I'm putting in the effort. My heart is racing. My love is just pouring out of you. Your heart is decided. It's amazing with a decided heart how you never have to coach somebody on how to prioritize their success. Leaders with a decided heart, they don't ask about balance. They're so inspired. They're so empowered. They're so driven. They move mountains. They get it done. For most, logically, it doesn't make sense. So how did they find the time? They made a decision to own their time. Number 5, take action. We prioritize our success by taking daily action. Every day, bring your goals to life. You're crossing off your list. You're taking action in the time you set aside. You aren't thinking and wondering. You're doing and learning. Action breeds confidence. Action grows skills. Action expands vision. Action builds belief. Action creates energy. Taking action is an outward energy that we are prioritizing our success. Think about it. If we go days without moving the needle forward, without building our success, what are we saying without words? We're saying that our success isn't a priority. Our actions are letting our loved ones, our team, and our family know that we either do or do not prioritize our success. And I've been asked many times, how can I get my family and my friends to take my business seriously? It starts with us. It starts with us, you, taking it seriously. When we prioritize our success, we're in action mode. So let's think back to the sushi example I gave you. Okay. So let's just, it could be anything. It could be a hamburger. You decide what you want to go out for. Okay. But you've got a list. You're obsessed about getting your list done. You've already told yourself you're not going to bed tonight until you get the list done. And then last minute, your friend calls up and says, can we go out for dinner? Or one of your children says, can we do this? What do you think they're going to treat your business if you were to say, you know what? In fact, I'll use a real life example. The other day, my son, Ryan, said to me, Mom, what are you doing today? And I said, well, I have this, and this. He says, oh, I really feel like Cheesecake Factory. Well, first of all, he had me at, Mom, what are you doing today? Okay. My son is turning 18 this month. And anytime my children say, what are you doing today? I'm like, I'm here for it. What do you need? What do you want? You want to be with me? Okay. He said, let's go to Cheesecake Factory and then we'll go and we'll get cleats. I need cleats for football. I'm like, amazing. So he's like, can we go for lunch? I go, right. We can't go for lunch. Mommy has this, and this. I'm going to be done for the day at 3:30. We can leave here at 3:30 and we can go to get your cleats and we can have an early dinner. He was like, amazing. Long story short, he ended up getting a tea time and he left and he went to play golf. But that's showing my son I can still love him and prioritize my time with him, but I also have a business to run and my success is a priority and I've committed to this. Do you see what I'm saying? But if every single time he asked me for something and I was like, sure, let's go. Now there's sometimes I'm truly able to say that, but if I were to say that every single time, what do you think the impression he's getting about my level of commitment to my success? How serious do you really think he's going to take my business, right? So my friends, it's your time. Are you ready to make your success a priority? Does that mean it's more important than your family? No, but I can tell you this, my family is a priority and that's why I prioritize my success. My why is clear. My heart is full. I'm in love with my life. I'm in love with my business. Make your lists, set your goals, set aside the time, have a decided heart and take action and see yourself at the next level. Feel what it is going to be like when you create your vision and achieve your goal. Fill your mind with positivity every single day. Remove procrastination from your life. Time is a gift. You have plenty of it. Everybody has the same amount of time. It's what we think about the time and how we use the time, right? If you think you don't have enough time, you're never going to have enough time. If you think you have plenty of time, you're always going to have plenty of time. Own it. So next week, we're going to be talking about personal activity, why it's important, because here's the reality. It can cure anything and it can create anything as you're leveling up your life and leveling up your success. So I love you all. And remember, Wednesdays, we're going to be going back to affirmations. This Wednesday, we're going to be talking about affirmations, about prioritizing your success. Love you, friends. My incredible Level Up friends, this podcast is brought to you by Upstarter Podcast Network. And all of our shows revolve around positivity, mindset, entrepreneurship, health, and wellness. And if you are looking for more content like that, check out upstarterpods.com and listen to the others in our podcast family.